the weekend here at Muscle in the Morning, and I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, March 29th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. The great Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be." So now that the brakes are finally off reigning Arnold Classic champ George Peterson, I know a whole lot of guys in the Classic Physique division who are scared of what he might become next. On Monday, the Peterson camp single-handedly tried to break the internet when they released a brand new clip from their latest chest training effort where we catch the champ looking as nasty as ever. With that win under his belt now, George has the confidence to take the rest of the year head on as the #1 title contender. So as long as he can stay in this zone, the final chapter of this season should be awfully interesting. I guess George Peterson wasn't the only one celebrating International Chest Day on Monday, because Kevin Johnson was out there trying to make some waves of his own. 4 days out from the Indy Pro, Johnson and his team decided to leak a clip from one of their latest training sessions before heading out to Indy for their first event of the season. A few weeks ago, Team Johnson told us that they were expecting to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 pounds heavier than they were last season. And assuming that he takes care of things on the conditioning end, he's someone who has a shot to be a legitimate top 6 threat. One of the keys to being a striker in MMA and boxing is knowing how when to dig in and throw your power shots so that you can put your opponents to sleep. And based on the way she's looking right now, it seems like bikini standout Amanda Larson might know a thing or two about when to make her move. A few days ago, new progress photos leaked from someone inside the Larson camp that showed the second-year pro sporting the best overall look that she's had to date. Last year, Larson caught our attention when she started to come on late in the season in some of the fourth quarter events. But if she shows up and delivers the goods this weekend in San Diego, I can see her being a potential top 3 threat when the smoke finally clears and the placings are rewarded. Back in the day, I remember playing the old NBA Jam game on Sega Genesis and loving when the announcer would scream, "He's in the zone." So if someone can figure out a way to get a hold of that guy, we should start a GoFundMe to see if we can't get him to follow Patrick Moore around 24/7. Because this guy is definitely in the zone right now. The third-year pro has been training like a man on a mission for the better part of the last 5 months. When you look at what he's working with now, you can see that the blood, sweat, and tears were definitely worth it. For a guy his size, Moore's always had a level of shape and symmetry that always stood out to me. So if he did his due diligence to bring up some of the weak points, who knows what sort of damage he can do in the right lineup. And finally, I want to close out today's show by talking about the whole issue of men's physique not getting enough respect, because that seems to be dominating social media nowadays. Here's the way I see it. If you're an athlete out there taking care of business and building your brand and handling your business on stage, you need to stop paying attention to what other people are saying. If grown men want to act like middle school girls by being catty and talking about you behind your back, good, let them. Because do you know what that means? While they're out there wasting their time trolling other people on Instagram, it gives all the people with the hurt feelings out there the opportunity to keep it moving and do something productive. The take-home message is, hey guys, grow up and stop worrying about what other people think. You'll never change anyone's opinion anyway, so stop trying. Stay in your lane and do what you do. Let the results speak for themselves. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.